While a lot of viewers all over the world love Tokusatsu heroes, there's one type of Toku hero Western viewers rarely see due to the type of hero they are, a local hero. These are usually costume characters created by businesses to help promote a brand or teach people about a concept, but in a fun, digestible way. There's so much passion that goes into these local heroes, from how the characters are designed, to the community and impact they leave, to even all the little social media videos they would make to get the word out there about themselves. And in 2020, a group of local heroes would come together to independently produce a 12-episode Tokusatsu series titled Dogengers, a fictional story about real local heroes. The show revolves around Jiro Tanaka and the local heroes of the Fukuoka Prefecture as they fight the Secret Society of Darkness, led by Yabai Kamen. The first season revolves around Jiro becoming a hero himself called Rookie and meeting the other Dogengers while trying to confess to his childhood best friend. Jiro's a good boy who serves as our audience surrogate into the wild world of Fukuoka's local heroes, so let's talk about those heroes, starting with Jiro's mentor, Ogaman. In the first season, Ogaman doesn't appear much, just in the beginning and end, but he does serve as a great stoic and badass presence, but that does lead him to being aloof at certain points, since he's very hyper-fixated on his mission to tell everyone to take their medicine and sleep. King-Ohger is a charismatic social media star who refuses to fight, often due to his stiff suit, but despite his lazy behavior, he still finds a way to help out the community in his own special way by being an entertaining source of comedy for his audience. He also has a really cool brother called King-Ohger Metal who does most of the heavy lifting between the two. Yamashiran is a fusion of a three-man Sentai team made up of Redoran, Aeron, and Dadaran. They are a very meek yet polite fella who wants to deliver the best service to his customers and enemies. El Brave is a pro wrestler hero who may be short but can still kick all kinds of butt. I love his focus episode where you see his heartfelt interactions with the construction crew he works with who motivate El Brave to keep on going despite it all, which kind of reminds me of the Body Improvement Club from Mob Psycho 100, as both crews of characters aren't in the story for long but still prove to be a positive force of impact for one of our characters. Fukuoka Caliber is a swordsman who is probably second to Jiro as the most level-headed of the Dogengers, with his focus episode this season revolving around using his life experience to help others out. Specifically talking about his old suit, and how, while it's not the greatest suit ever, it's still helped him push towards his future. So even if he's not 100% happy with his old suit by his modern standards, he still cherishes that suit as it helped him get to the future he's in today. Really good and thoughtful lesson here about how things aren't going to be perfect right away and you gotta keep working at them to improve your craft. Those are the main heroes for season 1 of Dogengers, but don't worry, the villains are just as charming, from the living rabbit plushie Uzagi, the half butler, half maid, but all genders second-in-command maid butler, and the villain's PR chief and writer of the very show, Shabbery Man. Leading these bozos is the egotistical yet wildly entertaining Yabai Kamen, who provides some of the best comedic suit acting in the show, especially with his changing LED eyes. While not every character gets a super in-depth story arc in these 12 episodes, they're still fleshed out thanks to the show's writing strength and character-focused comedy. So when the characters do jokes, we aren't just being entertained by them, but we're fleshing them out and learning more about them, which is a great economic use of storytelling. Speaking of storytelling, let's delve into this season's main story, which requires us to talk about Idol, an original character for the show designed by Studio Trigger's Akira Amamiya, who directs the Gridman animes for the company. Idol starts off as a very aggressive brawler before we learn about her past as a toy that helped connect Jiro and his best friend together as kids. This all ties back to Jiro's anxiety about moving on to a brighter future, as he must make peace with Idol, aka his past memories, in order to grow further and reconnect with his best friend. It's great stuff that's enhanced by both Rookie's Memories mode and the special episode 12.5, episode of Idol, which serves as a neat thematic epilogue for the season of the show. It revolves around another one of Jiro's childhood toys, Great Ace, which parodies the masculine perception old Showa-era Tokusatsu from the 70s and 80s get, along with being the final challenge to show Jiro that he's ready to accept his past and improve his future. Highly recommended viewing once you finish the first season of Dogengers, which you should watch. It's a super passionate and genuine love letter to Tokusatsu heroes with so much charm to it that even if you aren't familiar with Toku tropes, you could still enjoy it a lot. Yeah, it's not the flashiest or highest budgeted production out there, but it didn't need to be, as the earnest character writing and smart use of the little budget the crew did have makes for a super fun starter season that would be expanded upon later. But even without its sequels expanding its ideas and themes to new heights, season 1 of Dogengers is still a certified banger.